I'm Gold Digger Dave.
I'm Nugget Nathan.
And we're here for the Miner's Den show. And we're going to do something a little bit different today. Nathan, we've got our new dolly pot out. So we're going to get the rock that we've got here, the one that you found. Yep. We'll have a look at that in a second. And then we're going to crush it up using our new BallBreaker Dolly Pot. It's got a couple of interesting things that other dolly pots don't have. All right, well look, Nugget Nathan, you can actually see the small bits of gold that are in here. You can just see them shining in the light. This was a specie. Yeah. When did you pick this one up?
I think I was in Meekatharra somewhere. I actually found this one on top of the ground. It was just sitting on top of the ground.
Okay.
But yeah, there was far more gold in it now that we're looking at, I thought, because I only just saw that piece there on the side that we were looking at before.
Yep, did it give you off a good signal on the detector?
No, it was very poor signal. I can see why, because it was very, very wiry sort of gold. I actually found a couple other little species nearby. They were all the same. They're all on top of the ground, and I only got them at an inch or two. That's all I could sort of do.
Yeah, well look, we can't actually see inside that rock, Nate, but how much gold do you reckon you've got in there?
Well, I thought that was bugger all, but now I think there's a little bit more than that. There might be, I don't know, a gram, maybe 2 if I'm really lucky, but I'm just not sure. You just never know with this sort of gold. That you could have 5 grams, you could have bugger all.
Well guys, we're going to crush this up in our new dolly pot that's just come into the Miner's Den stores. It's called the BallBreaker, and we'll show you that now. Look, Nathan, we found when we're using dolly pots, the fact that we only had a short donger and you had to be bent over at a small donger, it was a bit of a pain in the butt, really, wasn't it?
Not fun. No, I use my crowbar at home to do it, but yeah, you want a bit of oomph to do it to really crush up the rocks.
A bit of weight behind it, exactly. Now look, this one is our latest product, skillfully engineered by the team at Miner's Den, and it's called the BallBreaker. Well, for obvious reasons, but the way it looks, we've added a little bit extra into our dolly pot here. These 2 things out on the edge here, Nath, what do we use those for?
You put your feet on it so it doesn't fly away when you can really ram it home with the knocker there.
Kind of like a stabiliser for the dolly pot,
That's
really?
Right, exactly.
And of course, with the dolly pot, you've also got in it a little plastic cap that we've done here, because what happens when you start to use the dolly pot?
All the rocks fly out into the sky and they fly away, you'll never find it.
And that could mean you could really be losing quite a bit of gold if you're not using a little cap on the top of it. All right, well look, we've got your rock there. We're going to have to break that up into a couple of smaller bits to...
Yep.
Well, you take us through how you want to do that, and we'll crush it up, and then we'll put it into the actual dolly pot, guys, and see what we get out of it.
No, that's fine. So usually you use this or a sledgehammer. Now I don't have a sledgehammer. Now if I just hit this with that, it's going to fly everywhere. So I've prepared an old rag that I've got. Don't use a new one. Don't use a new towel or anything like that. You'll get in trouble. Use an old one.
Yes, luckily you didn't steal that from your mum's kitchen.
No, I've done that before. Not fun. So do it like this, and all you want to do is snap it into pieces. Like that.
And you've got a couple of bits fly out there, so maybe a little bit bigger rag might help there.
And don't do it on quartz so you can see what you've done. But we've still got it a bit smaller.
Okay, pull some more bits out of in there. Okay, that's got a little bit stuff, so all that we can probably put into the dolly pot.
Most certainly. I didn't do too badly, really.
No, that worked all right, so...
You can see the gold there. It seems to be only on the face of it.
Okay.
But we'll see how we go.
So the idea was, once we've got these smaller rocks all in there, we're going to actually crush this up into like a little powder, and then the second stage will be to get our gold pan and pan through this material to see if how much gold's actually in the rock. Let's grab this lot, and we'll drop the cap over the top like this. So you've taken your cap off, it slides over the top. We've put a nice little grip on here as well. Drop that down into the dolly pot. Seal your cap off. Now, because we've got the 2 feet on our dolly pot, means we can stand back a little bit further. We're going to actually be able to get there and crush it up, rather than standing here like most dolly pots and you're nearly hitting your stomach or guts with that. So let's take down now. Make sure your cap's on properly before we start there. You can see now that we're not getting all that stuff come flying out of the dolly pot. Let's have a look at how we've gone here. We might grab a gold pan in a moment, guys, and we'll come back and pan this a little bit off for you and see what's in it.